I have no idea.
Where'd you get VIP tickets to pick them up?
So tell us about your film. Oh, it's a movie a week now. That's what I'm looking at that's animated so much. Even that movie, it didn't even controversial. But I love that enjoy the movie tonight. right, well then we'll go on the internet, you know, so you can get it. We'll have it on the internet. Enjoy yourself. All right. Board members. You're the Filipino help.
What year is it?
It's 76 or
And we
something.
totally get it.
I can never find my way around that place.
Definitely 77. But it's not a worldwide thing. I know.
I just need one.
Can I take that one?
I didn't see you enter.
I came up with the director,
Oh,
so you bet you were watching him.
no, I don't know. There was a big crowd, but there were we were waiting.
There was the director and Deanna and the director's parents, so they're all those stars.
Well, we were waiting for you and Olivia Chow.
Well, I'm here.
I'm glad. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for being here. Enjoy.
lucky to find one for myself. I'm right up at the second row in the corner. Yeah. Upstairs looks like it's got some space for where your better sense like that.
Educated at the Rock University.
We're going to fight over here.
I know. We only have one sign, right? So it comes from the other place to here and we'll move with us wherever we go. One day we'll have one sign.
is the amazing Breaking Asian Women. Thank you very much for coming. I'm Deanna Wong. I'm the Executive Director of the Toronto ReelAsian International Film Festival. It's an amazing house, so thank you so much for coming. It is our 12th year, and thank you. I hope you'll join us over the next 5 days as we present not only terrific films and videos, but a night of music, an industry series aimed at helping filmmakers from varying stages of their careers, and as always, great parties. For 12 years now, ReelAsian has presented original and creative works that demonstrate the strength and diversity of Asian independent filmmaking. We're proud to be able to say that many of the artists we support return year after year with work that continues to blow us away, and we like to think that the community we have built has contributed to this cycle. We have guests from all across Canada and the world here tonight, including Hong Kong, London, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., New York, LA, and Rochester. We welcome them all into the ReelAsian family. To start things off, I'd like to invite Carla Luidilia, Chair of ReelAsian's Board of Directors, to the stage.
Hi, I'm Carla Luidilia. I'm the Chair of the Board for ReelAsian. And on behalf of the Board, I would just like to welcome you all tonight to our opening night and to the 12th Annual ReelAsian Film Festival. We are so very proud of our program this year, and we do hope to see you at all the screenings and events and industry sessions and parties, of course. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my fellow board members who are incredibly dedicated and supportive of the festival and the staff who makes this all happen. I'd also like to thank Deanna Wong, our Executive Director. She is an incredible ED. We are very, very lucky to have her. It was actually Deanna who invited me to get involved with the festivals about 6 festivals ago, and it has truly been my pleasure to serve on a board with such dedicated, talented, intelligent colleagues. Deanna's also managed to put together an incredible team. I have to say, we have some of the most hardworking, dedicated, committed, creative, talented staff in any festival, I think. So thank you to Deanna and our staff and the volunteers, without whom we would not be able to bring to you Canada's premier Pan-Asian Film Festival. So welcome, thank you, and we hope to see you over the next 4 or 5 days.
We have some very special guests with us here tonight. First, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Mayor David Miller, who was actually here with us 2 years ago to help us celebrate both his re-election and our 10th anniversary.
Thank you very much, Deanna, and thank you everyone for that gracious welcome. I'm delighted to be here today to help launch the 12th Annual ReelAsian Film Festival. It is such a privilege both to be mayor of the city of Toronto, but I think more importantly to live in this city. We are a city of films, we are a city of film festivals, we are a city of filmmaking. And this film festival, which was named the best film festival in Toronto by Now Magazine, congratulations to you. I think showcases our very great strengths. As everyone here, I'm sure knows, more than half of us in Toronto, including myself, were not born in Canada. This International Film Festival showcases great international films. It showcases great Canadian films. And some, like tonight's film, The Drummer, are international films that are made by an artist, Kenneth B., who has a tremendous connection to Canada. So it's a Canadian international film. I also want to thank somewhere there is a new movie opening as part of the film festival, and Deanna, you and your team have been instrumental in helping organize that. I want to say thank you on behalf of the people of Toronto. I also want to say thank you to the Bloor Cinema. In this historic and heritage cinema, so many great films are shown, and the Bloor Cinema won't survive without our patronage. So finally, I want to say thank you to all of you for supporting ReelAsian, the Bloor Cinema. Have a great night.
I hate to contradict you, but I just have a slight correction to make. I think Now Magazine identified us as the best small film festival. Thank you. Just apologies, because I know some people from Chip were in the audience. Our next special guest was actually at our festival about 6 years ago when we inadvertently, we happened to program her then 16-year-old nephew's short video at our festival, the youngest ever artist to have screened at ReelAsian. Please join me in welcoming the recently re-elected Olivia Chow, member of Parliament for Trinity.
Good evening. You can feel the power of the drummers, and it reminds me the power of art, of film, of creativity that is in all the films that we're going to be seeing. And that power of art often is missed by some politicians, not necessarily, and sometimes it's not appreciated enough. I know you understand that power, that you share in it. That's why you're here. That's why you can be watching a lot of the films through the entire festival. Art and film, it's like a mirror. It shows us not just the beautiful, not just the best, but also things that we overlook, and sometimes even the ugly. And it gives us a real sense of identity of who we are as we create continuously. So thank you for your support. Thank you to the wonderful executive director, the boards, and those that even hold up these banners, and all of the volunteers that make this festival happen. Yes, 12 years. It's amazing. And tell all your friends, relatives to come and see the films and talk about art, how it matters to our lives. So, congratulations, enjoy.
Thank you so much. This festival would not be possible without the generous support of the corporate and public sectors. Tonight's screening has been sponsored by the Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office, and I'd like to acknowledge the invaluable support of Assistant Director Stephen Siu and the entire staff at HDTO. Please welcome Director Warren Siu.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be here. Hong Kong and Toronto has such great relationships, such great ties. I want to let you know the Hong Kong office that I represent fully supports and is really delighted to support the ReelAsian International Film Festival. The festival provides a valuable platform for artistic and cultural exchanges between Western and Asian artists, and it also fosters appreciation of Asian films and culture here in Toronto, and that's what's made the city of Toronto a great place to live and work in. As you know, Hong Kong has been a filmmaking, TV production, and movie centers for many decades. We are actually the third largest film production center in the world right now. Many Hong Kong actors, cinematographers, producers, directors, they are household names around the world, like John Woo, Wong Kar-wai, who was actually here earlier in Toronto promoting his work, Ashes of Time Reduced, at the Toronto International Film Festival. We have Michelle Yao, Maggie Jern, Zhao Yunfat. You may also know Raymond Hui, who actually, well, Raymond Hui is the co-director of Shrek 3, as many of you know. And he was actually studying at the Sheridan College many years ago after graduating from the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. So there's a lot of links with Hong Kong, and there are also many names that you are very familiar with if I keep mentioning them. They've been acclaimed for their unique style, incisive directing, and sometimes offbeat storylines. Most recently, another Hong Kong-born director, Wing Wen, took the Golden Shell for Best Film at the San Sebastian Film Festival in Spain for his production A Thousand Years of Good Prayers. And many Hollywood directors are also inspired by the work of their counterparts in Hong Kong, such as Martin Scorsese. He remade Hong Kong's Andrew Lau's Infernal Affairs into The Departed, as many of you already know. Tom Cruise, The Eye, was actually a remake of the horror movie Seeing Ghosts, Kim Kwai, by the Pan brothers. And there are many other examples. So I'm very pleased that Hong Kong films have continuously been featured in the ReelAsian Festival, and it is great to see a Hong Kong film being selected to open this year's festival. The drama by director Kenneth Be certainly deserves this honor. It was named Critics' Pick at the Sundance Film Festival at Utah and had also been nominated in this year's Hong Kong Film Festival. I know you will enjoy this movie and all the excellent works in this coming few days. I am actually very envious of you as you will be able to see so many excellent movies and also having the chance to attend all the industry panels, workshops, galas, and receptions. This year's festival has a packed and very exciting program, and I want to congratulate the organizers for a job well done. And my office, I can tell you, will continue to support this event. We will ensure that more Hong Kong movies and more Hong Kong talented artists will be brought to Toronto to join this event every year. Thank you and happy viewing.
At this time, I'd like to thank our generous sponsors, the creative team at Tenzing Communications, who designed our marketing campaign that I'm sure you've seen all over the place, and producing our trailer. And our government funders, the Canadian Council for the Arts, the Department of Canadian Heritage, the Ontario Trillium Foundation, the Toronto Arts Council, the Ontario Arts Council, and Telefilm Canada. I'd also like to thank the NMB for their constant support, and of course our board of directors and advisory. I'd also like to acknowledge the tremendous ReelAsian staff, Heather Combs, Christina Ziggy, Chris Chin, Patricia Lee, John Barney, Joyce Wong, Serena Lee, Raymond Pathanabaragan, and our many interns and volunteers. None of this would have happened without you. And next I'd like to invite our artistic director, Heather Combs, to tell you about tonight's program.
Thanks so much, Deanna. It's been such an honor to be the artistic director this year. Again, the amazing team that I've been able to work with. And so I'd definitely like to thank our international programmer, Raymond Pathanabaragan, our programming committee, who went through tireless hours of watching all the great submissions, special curators, and of course, I'd also like to thank all of the directors there are many directors in attendance at the festival this year, which thank you so much for your work. I'd like to now introduce the program. The film The Drummer is going to be preceded by the others, by Toronto-based filmmaker Aaron Sue Collier. It's really great to see. The Drummer is a beautiful combination of entertaining and dramatic film, but it's poetic. Kenneth B, as mentioned, is a bit of a homecoming to Toronto for him. He graduated from Brock University. And we also showed his work in 2002 as well, Miracle. Seeing how the festival has grown so much, it's great to have showcased work in filmmakers of all different career levels of their career. So this is definitely a really great moment for us to have shown his early work and now to show this great and wonderful piece. Now I'd like to welcome Kenneth B.
I want to thank ReelAsian for bringing me here. As Heather said, my first film was here in 2001, 2002, I don't remember. But I made it out here. So it's my pleasure to be back in Toronto, which is this area, which is the cradle of my creative interests. And I don't know what to say because I've been standing down there for so long listening to these enthralling speeches. I'll be brief. People always ask me, where do you get your ideas from? And today I was having lunch with a friend, and I hadn't seen her for a long time. And she met this guy, she got married. And then you don't see her for a while, and then she has a baby. And then you kind of went away thinking, oh, there's a baby there, where did that come from? And so all I can tell you about the drummer is, one day my wife and I, we went to see a performance of these drummers. And a few years later, this is the film. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll be back here for a Q&A. I know you will be hungry, but stay for 10 minutes. See you, enjoy.
I want to apologize for not bringing you here in 2002, but we had a lot less money then. Last few things, please turn off all your electronic devices, please fill in the audience survey, and vote for your favorite feature film using your ticket. You can also use that ticket to get into the sensory room of the party after the screening, and you can, if you take your ticket there, you can vote there as well. Thank you everyone for coming, and enjoy the film.
I'm going to bring back the director for Q&A. Yeah, thank you for staying. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Alice. I'm a board member. I'm also a member of the programming team. So if you like what you see, I can take the full credit on behalf of our hard-working programming team headed by Heather. Okay, so I hand for Heather, please. If you have gone too bad, because 10 lucky winners, when you got into the theater, did you get a program guide? So turn to page 20. If there's a sticker from the Hong Kong ETO, you can come to Miss Patricia right here, our beautiful prize lady, and you will get a prize. So turn to page 20, everybody. So class, turn to page 20. Okay, so now, my class is a little slow, but anyway, anytime just come up to Patricia right here. If you have a sticker, she'll take good care of you. So, after the Q&A, okay, so I'm not going to say it again, but after the Q&A, on your way out, please take an audience survey, which is like this, okay? Because we need you to fill it out so we get to know you better and we can serve you better. So, without further ado, after seeing such a good movie, I want to bring back two directors. The first one is the director of The Others, Aaron C.Y. Collier. Where are you, Aaron? Show first, Aaron.
Yes.
What is the one most important thing that compel you to make The Others of mixed race guys as handsome as you?
The most important thing, I don't know. Just it's an homage, you know, like growing up, just watching all of these kind of bad movies. And always wanted to put it together after I found out he was Asian.
He's part Asian and a lot of other things, right? Yeah. But we really enjoy it because we don't see a lot of biracial characters or, faces on screen. So Aaron, you've done a very, very good job. And now over to Kenny. Well, I want to ask him so long. He was just an average Canadian boy next door, right?
Right.
You were just an average Canadian boy next door, and now you're an international director.
Well, I'm still an average international film guy.
Yeah, it was just like we're playing in the yard, and then you disappear for a while, and now you're an international director. Yeah, and then...
It's like a baby analogy. Disappear for a while, you get a baby.
I would really like to know the journey, and I know that your decision of going to Bloor and got your degree in theater was also kind of impulsive. You were just like a clueless guy.
Well, yeah, because I figured, you're enrolling in university, your parents don't know what you're actually signing up for, and so far away, so you decide for whatever you want, and theater ended up to be what I signed up for.
So, and you just saw some people on stage and you want to go to theater, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so of all the people who were, that you are here this evening and you saw Kenny on stage, now enroll in the film program and give us a good film program for you. So as for the drummer, it is such a wonderful combination of action, crime, and zen. Where did you get that?
Well, from life, from watching these people, for those of you who don't know, the drummers in the film are the real drummers that I saw many years ago. And right after the performance, I went up to the mountain to see them. And what you saw in the film was basically my experience. They were on the mountain doing Tai Chi, doing all kinds of practices. And I said, I had this huge reaction watching you drum, and they said it's a very common experience. A lot of audience members come up to them afterwards and say they have this huge revelation about themselves. And you can't really see it in the film here. Just like what you saw, the drumming performance you saw before the film, something that's immediate right in front of you just doesn't get captured or translated to film. So I didn't even bother to try to capture that. When these people, they drum a piece, like one piece would be 20 minutes long. And for some of the pieces, they literally just go like this. Like that for about 10 minutes. So you're completely hypnotized by these people. And you have all these images, you have all these emotions, and love and your hate, your desires. Everything just comes up in your mind. And so that's what happened to me, and I said, I want to make a film about you guys. And that took about 4 years of research, and I talked a lot about these people a lot over the 4 years. We would be performing in Paris. I'd be in Paris, and I'd go and hang out with them. Because on stage, they're like gods. But, in real life, they're just people. And in Paris, I remember they had that huge, big holy drum out in the open air, where they were then once they set it up, we all went to dinner. And during dinner, it started to rain outside. And everybody, something I said, one of them said, somebody cover the drum. And somebody said, yeah, cover the drum. Yeah. And then they thought about it a little bit more. And then they just all kind of put down their forks and knives, and they all got up, and we all ran around the streets of Paris to save the drum. And we looked up there, the drum was not covered. So like about 8 people carried the drum down. And just at that moment, I experienced firsthand like how much the drum meant to these people. And so this is what I did. I hung out with them for a long time.
That's an excellent anecdote on setting priorities in life, right? So, and I really want to ask you another question. I know we're running out of time. But this is an international co-production. You've got money from Europe, from Asia, Hong Kong, Germany, Taiwan. It must be very difficult to try to pull money from all these different places and try to make a film. But to be a true international director, this is like what you need to do every day. So tell us, like how you can try to gather money from all different continents, trying to get them interested in you as a director and pour out all the money to you.
Well, I beg. First, I beg the actors to be in the film. Then I beg for money to make it with that. Now, a lot of the time it's serendipity. We had a German co-producer. It was serendipitous. But for those of you who didn't understand that blackout during the film, it's the Canadian censorship board. They cut out all the violence. You heard the violence, they cut it all out.
Well, we're running out of time, but both Aaron and Kenny will be at the party. You can talk to him like this close. Tell me about it. Okay? So please come to the Century Room, 580 King Street, and we'll all entertain you there, and you can talk to them in person. So don't forget to pick up an audience survey. We really want to know what you like, and we can serve you better. If you like what you see tonight, come back. We have 5 days of great films, and we love to have you like every day. Thank you for coming.
Bloor Urban Film Festival.
What?
Bloor Urban Film Festival.
Well, when it's not going to be on.
All my life I've been waiting for that opportunity now. When Heather's around, that's how funny.
author, straight from a page of your favorite author. And the weather's so breezy, man, why can't life always be this easy? She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. I get a call